Greetings and welcome to you, a member of the class of 2024 from the Avenue at St. Mary's College. My name is Judy Feehan, Vice President for Mission, and how exciting it is to be talking with you at your home. I am honored to welcome you on behalf of the Sisters of Holy Cross, who founded and continue to sponsor St. Mary's College, and also on behalf of the Departments of Campus Ministry, the Center for Spirituality, and the Office of Civic and Social Engagement. I know these past months have brought many changes for you, especially learning how to keep in touch with your friends, your teachers, and your families, let alone meeting new people and not being able to gather in communities face to face. We want you to know how excited we are to share with you a glimpse of the community in which you will journey in the months ahead. We invite you to learn about the foundation that is rooted in our community of strong women who have made and continue to make a difference to this very day, the Sisters of the Holy Cross, and also along with 23,000 alumni that have gone before you. A few years ago, we celebrated our 175th anniversary of educating women, and it will continue with you. You are part of a very historic time in our history and a very challenging time in our world, a time when education has never been more important. You are part of the now, today, and you, with your passion to learn, will be part of moving us forward with hope for the years to come. Thank you for saying yes. Let's begin our time today with a bit of history that provides a foundation for why your yes is so very important. This began in 1843 in France, many years after the French Revolution, when Father Basil Moreau, founder of the Sisters, Priests, and Brothers of Holy Cross, saw the importance of building up the faith community and the importance of education with the hope that another revolution would never happen. Embracing this vision of educating the heart and the mind, 4 sisters said yes to leave their homes in France and travel 40 days across the rough and deadly waters of the Atlantic Ocean. 3 of them were around your age. Within a year, that being 1844, of being in uncharted territory in a new country, they responded to the needs of the Native Americans in this small town that is 6 miles north of St. Mary's College, Bertrand, Michigan. Here is where they embarked on the journey of educating young girls. The sisters didn't know the language, they weren't trained to be teachers, but during this time of disease and accompanying many orphans, they stepped out in faith and shared their gifts to build community right here in this space for 10 years. I want to pause to acknowledge and honor the Native American people in their traditional homelands in which we stand, the Pokagon Band of Potawatomi, and the Miami. With deep gratitude, we acknowledge the Native people and their culture within our community, as well as this land upon which we gather, pray, learn, and work. How have you ever said yes to step out to do something that you really didn't know what it would entail, but you believed was really important, and it had the potential to not only change your life, but the lives of others? I invite you to spend some time during the summer to reflect upon this question. I know you won't be traveling 40 days on a boat in rough waters to get here, but you might be feeling this way looking back over the past several months during this pandemic. You have been living in rough waters, rough times, not sure of where things are going, but you have not let go. You have not stopped your passions. You have said yes to the importance of learning, and now you are embarking on a new journey, one where you will meet new people, overcome challenges, see life differently, and share your gifts, share your dreams, share your passions in a new community, a community that promotes the importance of critical thinking in an academic environment, that values the spiritual growth of the whole person, of each person. You will explore and be invited in to discover how you will be part of creating a world that is better than it is today. You will discover ways to respond to the needs of the people in our global world. I have one more question, I promise. And that is, what do you see are some of the signs of the times and the needs of your world today, the people today? I invite you to jot them down, and if you dare, send them to me. Now let me share some of the first women leaders of St. Mary's College. We believe you will be the new leaders for the future. Mother Angela was the first American leader who responded to the needs of the settlers and Native Americans, opening schools for immigrants and opening orphanages during disease time. And later, in 1861, Mother Angela responded to the call to the sisters to serve the needs of the soldiers during the Civil War, but only if they cared for the soldiers from the North and the South. Responding to the needs of the injured, standing with the people of God, regardless of whether they came from the North or the South. A person who saw the dignity of each person. Each flag behind me represents a sister who served during the Civil War. The first president of St. Mary's was Mother Pauline. Under her leadership, St. Mary's evolved as a top-ranking college for women, one of the first Catholic women's colleges to confer a baccalaureate degree. She was the sister who had the vision of building Lamont Hall during the Depression because she believed, quote, "Education stands for the highest development of mind and heart and aims to make its students women of ideas rather than women of mere accomplishments, by placing before them truth in its various aspects, literature, science, and art," unquote. In August, you will celebrate, be greeted, and be welcomed by student leaders in front of Lamont Hall, which you see behind me. When you graduate, you will celebrate commencement and be sent forth from this very place, these doors open to you coming in as you come out. Sister Madaleva, the third president of the college, said, "If the college is to grow, we need to invite the greater world of thinkers and artists, which you will experience during your years here." She said, "The status quo no longer guarantees survival in tough times." Sister Madaleva was all about creating a home of beauty. Her hands, her vision, and her heart left an imprint on these grounds. Your hands, your vision, and your heart will soon make an imprint on this campus. Sister Madaleva believed that if you seek beauty, you will see God. You will be part of the beauty that responds to the needs of our times and makes a difference in our world today. We believe that you will be part of building a community in our global world where each person is treated with dignity and respect, where compassion and mercy are offered, and new life and joy are possible. You will not step out on this journey alone. During the sneak peeks, you will be attending virtually. You will meet and discover some of the many people who will walk with you. In addition to the faculty, staff, and students, please know that the Sisters of the Holy Cross are very aware that you are engaging in these sneak peeks, and they want you to know that they are keeping you in prayer. They have been walking with you through these past months as you were discerning this important decision in your life. They are very excited to greet you when you move in this fall. I encourage you to ask your questions, dream your dreams, and embrace each day that has been given to you and to us. Remember, the college is not about the buildings, but the people who have walked the avenue. The combined efforts of the Sisters of the Holy Cross, faculty, staff, students, and alumni have impacted the world, and this will continue with you, a member of the class of 2024. Go Bells!